Hi, my name is Lisa Ascolese, aka the Inventress. I am an inventor, consultant, keynote speaker. I help people to develop products from concept to fruition. Happy to be here with you today to explain to you how I roll. Great question. I love the question you're asking because I started inventing products not knowing I was inventing when I was about 9 years old. And just it was my love, and I love developing new products and improvising, not even developing products, but improvising what currently existed. And you think about a child's brain at 9 years old. So, moving forward many years later, I just started developing things that I needed for myself. And people would come up to me and say, wow, where'd you get that from? Can I buy that from somewhere? And the light bulb went off. I'm going, hold up, wait a minute. Do I have a business here? Because people would ask me for the products I developed. And then I started selling products because, I make things for my friends all the time, from hair accessories to organizers. And, I was paying, 75 cents a piece or 75 cents a unit to make it at the time. But that was a long time ago. So, and, moving forward, people would say, how do I get this product from you? And I'm going, okay, Lisa, you gotta get smart. Turn this into a business. You are an inventor. And my first stint into inventing was my first baby. As I was nursing my first child, I was so embarrassed to do it in front of anybody because, somebody came in the door, I threw a blanket over myself. So I designed a breastfeeding cape, which is my first real product. So after I developed the breastfeeding cape, I didn't even sell it immediately, but realized, I'm going, you know what? Again, the light bulb. I'm going, if I need this product, other women need the same thing. So that was the beginning. It was the Bosom Buddy breastfeeding cape. It was hard. I made a lot of mistakes. Thank God, not costly mistakes, but just really started researching, or what in my world we call sourcing. Started sourcing different manufacturing companies to find out who was the right fit for my product or for my client's product. So really started looking into China, and was because that was the place. Actually, let me back that up. I started looking here in the United States, which unfortunately was not the route, not my first manufacturing experience in terms of mass quantities. The breastfeeding cape, I have to say, I did do here. I did make that here in the United States, but that was a long time ago when manufacturing was affordable here in terms of textiles. But after, I'm going to say the late 70s, early 80s, it was impossible to manufacture anything here and make a profit. It was impossible, and I tried, because the next product was my wrap and store organizer. Went to Pennsylvania. I went all over the U.S. trying to make this product, and if I made it here, I would actually owe my customer money. It was just impossible to do, really was. So that meant I had to go overseas, and that's exactly what I did. Manufacturing is absolutely a male-dominated field, but that's okay because I can be a male. No, I think, you know what? I can communicate with all people. I overcame all of those obstacles a long time ago in terms of developing my own product and dealing with males and understanding that it was a male-dominated industry. So it's male dominated. I'm breaking through. I'm breaking the chains, and I did. So I learned it was, and that's okay. It's always my mom. My role models in my family were definitely my mother, my grandmother, my aunts, some powerhouse women. And I call my mother a sleeping giant because she was so, what we thought was passive, but she had the greatest message for us. My grandmother, the strongest message the greatest image. And I know that now because I see the way other women are raised and what their backgrounds are and how they turn out. And I'm so grateful to the way my parents raised me, the female images in my family especially. And we're from the West Indies, so we're very British and West Indies, so we're very, very strict upbringing, to a point where we thought, geez, why are they so strict with us? And I'm glad that they were. So, I mean, because of my mother and my grandmother and ancestors, I'm doing what I'm doing today. Because there was structure, there was discipline, and there was dedication and love, and that's what makes for a healthy entrepreneur. It just does. Or mentorship. Maybe it's not your mom, maybe it's not your grandmother, maybe there's another strong woman in your pipeline that makes you the person you are. I am extremely proud of my nonprofit organization, and it's called the Association of Women Inventors and Entrepreneurs, or AOWIE. I'm proud of AOWIE because it came as a surprise to me, and I have to say, from God. I thought about putting a conference together for, I don't know, probably 2 years before I actually did it. Didn't give it a whole lot of thought, but I thought about it. I speak at a whole lot of conferences, and I think that a lot of the conferences I speak at are missing an element. And every time I walk away from a conference, I say, wow, if they only had this, it would be so awesome, because I would be able to feel even more inspired and share it with other people. And I felt like something was missing from all of these conferences. So I said, you know what, Lisa, what are you complaining about? Create your own conference. Build a conference where you can inspire other women, give them the information that you've learned over the years. And I actually did it. So at the end of a stressful day, typically what I do is I'll go home and I'll have a nice hot cup of green tea and just chill out and kind of reflect on all of the things that happened throughout my day. And you know what? It's all good. So the advice I have for women who want to pursue the same field that I'm in, I say do it. You know, solution-oriented products sell. Women are so creative that we don't give ourselves the opportunity to realize how much we can actually do, what we do on a daily basis. We come up with solutions, I'm sure you do. As a mom, as a woman, come up with solutions to day-to-day problems that come up. Whether it's a backpack that was forgotten at home or something broke or whatever, we come up with solutions and don't even think of it. We don't think about pursuing it. So for women who have ideas of inventing, developing their own business, do it. You can. We are the strongest of any species on the planet. Women rock. We rock. So if I had a superpower, the superpower would be to change people's mindset. Think about loving and kindness instead of discrimination and hatred. Change everybody's mindset to love and inclusiveness. My children. It's my children. I mean, I know that that's probably very cliche, but it's true. I mean, I love my children, my family. My family means everything to me, because without my family, I would not be doing what I'm doing today. So it's my family, without a doubt.